Alright, there we go. We are working on a big boy today. Well, mostly going to be working on the base at this point. I'm going to have to figure out where's a safe place I can put you. Okay, alright. I think I will start with the dude. There it is. Okay, so let's just get this guy. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Black Gore. The Dark Master. Excuse me. Where is my size 3? Okay, gonna start the yellow with a thin purple underwash for the shading. And that way the shadows will be a nice sort of rich reddish brown rather than just a dull, boring, darker yellow. I also don't want this guy to be too bright, because if he's too bright, considering everything else is going to be relatively dark, he's going to draw too much attention away from the rest of the mini, so I don't want like super bright yellow. Stop being dastardly. I really like this song. This is a good song. Give that a thumbs up. Don't want to wash too dark up here, so just getting some water, thinning out the wash on top. There we go. Making sure that stays damp while I'm blocking in all the other stuff. Alright, and then now little bit of water, damp brush, and just sort of clean off some of the wash up there. There we go. That got a bit patchy. I'll have to fix that up. That's okay. Let's go back in with a little bit of the wraith bone. Gotta keep reminding myself this is meant to be standard quality and not elite, but oh well. I'm having fun with this, so yeah. I'm gonna have to let that dry before I can come back and do another bit of wraith bone over that. Well, that's alright. I'll let that sit for the moment. Ah, camera to the head. Why? Oh, shoulders. Whew. I need to check where and how far the purple goes on those flames in a minute. We'll get to that momentarily. And I made a bit of a mess of this leg. Oh well. Okay, now things are working a bit better. Found my mojo, found my groove. Oh, shoulders. Why the shoulders? Why? That's right. Okay, so it starts off with the bright green and then goes to the purple at the ends. Alright. Cool, 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 cool. Hello, TJ. He looks slightly melted. Just a little bit, you know, just a touch. I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm sure he'll get better. It's just a scratch, right? How you doing, TJ? What are you up to today, man? I don't know if those bits grow back. That's what bionics are for, right? That's what bionics and cybernetics and shit are for. Oh, stay stuck, you bastard. They don't need to grow back. Just needs replacements with some nice Mechanicus bits. Flesh is weak after all. Oh, sorry, drifting off a little bit. But yeah, how goes things? What are you up to this fine, presumably Thursday? Just slowly working on my glimper. Nice, nice. I am very excited. I recently posted finished pictures of the Death Guard army I've been working on lately. Or at least, you know, this first batch of said Death Guard army, because there's a lot more to go. But anyway, I posted the finished pictures. You know, I took some nice lightbox pics and everything and posted them up. And now the Warhammer community Twitch stream guys want to show off my stuff on their stream later today. Tonight. Tomorrow morning, whatever. So I am very excited. Because I've been wanting to get my stuff noticed by the Twitch, you know, the Warhammer community Twitch guys for a while now. And this is my first time. So, yay! Very excited. I'm just glad that I'm usually still awake at 2 AM, which is what time it's going to be here when they start streaming, but oh well. Good thing I'm a night owl. Good thing I will still be awake so I can be there on the stream. Yeah, very excited. Very, very excited. Hello, Vulcan! But yeah, so right now I'm just sort of pre-shading what is going to be an Imperial Fist. As that's what my client wants for this guy. So I'm starting with a purple undercoat, trying to like work all the shadows in with a nice purple before I hit it up with yellow. And that way I'll be able to better see what still needs more shadows and what needs to be re-highlighted, etc, etc, etc. I didn't quite hit the bottom of his foot, but that's okay. I think that's against the base anyway, so that should be alright. I really need to redo this kneecap. Made a bit of a mess with the bloody wash. Not cooperating, but oh well. Come back in with the Wraithbone, that'll be easy enough to fix. Yeah, how are you going, Vulcan? What are you up to today? forgotten where you are again. You're Sydney, aren't you, Vulcan? Sorry, my memory is fucking shite. I always constantly forget where people are, which is very annoying, but oh well, I'll get there one day. Iron Warrior. No, this guy's gonna be Imperial Fist. This is a dead Imp Fist boy. Or will be once I'm done with him anyway. Mwahaha. Sucks to be him either way. One day. One day. Yeah, exactly. One day. Oh, that's fine, carry on. Excellent. Hello, Vez! Yay! I very much appreciate you stopping by to say hi. Now, go the fuck to sleep. Yes. Hi, Vez. Hi. Ooh, Vez. Did you see Warhammer Community is going to show off the Death Guard I've been working on lately? The commission ones. So I'm very excited about that. Although I don't think the Warhammer team are entirely aware that they're commissioned. I have a feeling if they knew they were commissioned, they would not show them off. But oh well. Doesn't matter. 2 whole AMs. Oh my gosh, go the fuck to sleep, Vez. Like, I'm totally fine with staying up till 2 or 3 AM because, you know, that's just my normal schedule, but you have like... No, you've graduated, haven't you? Have you graduated? Oh yes. I don't always remember who's responded and who hasn't. It's all a bit of a blur, honestly. But yeah, super excited. Ugh, this guy's meant to be standard. I shouldn't be doing all this fancy fucking bullshit on a corpse, on a base. And yet, what am I doing? Fancy fucking bullshit on a corpse, on a base. Ah, final exam period, 2 more weeks. Oh, nice. Well, best of luck for your exam period. Best of luck. You can do it. Believe in the me that believes in you. Yeah, fingers crossed. Just in general. I lost track of what I was about to say, so yeah, just fingers crossed in general. Oh, I cannot brain, I have the dumbs. But that's why I'm a mini painter and not a scientist or something that, you know, requires actual braining. Oh my gosh, trying to get in here properly with all these little sticky out bits is super irritating. There we go. But yeah, this is Bellacor, or at least it'll be Bellacor. So here is the big boy himself. All nice and primed. Not glued to the base yet, so I can take him off to paint the base without him getting in the way. And yeah, for some reason I just decided to start with the dead Imperial Fist, because lol. But yeah, man, 2 more weeks. That's very exciting. It always does my head in how Northern Hemisphere schools tend to start and end their school year in the middle of the year and not like at the beginning or end of the year. That just does my head in. It's very confusing. Ah, fuck. Yep, that's why I had this guy elsewhere, because he's just getting in the way. There we go. Stay. Yeah, when I was a kid, like grade 2-ish, we actually went and lived in Thailand for 10 months. Yeah, they do their big break over summer in the middle of the year. Like, I know the reasoning, but it still does my head in a bit. Because, yeah, like I was saying, I lived in Thailand for 10 months in, well, it would have been grade 2 for me over here. But because we went over in, like, January, February or whatever, and I went to an American-run school while I was over there, because, you know, English. Yeah, their school year, you know, started and ended in the middle of the year, unlike the Australian school year, which starts and ends at the end of the year. So I'd finished grade 1 over here in Australia, you know, and then next year I went to Thailand. I think I'd been at school for like a week here before we actually went over to Thailand. So, you know, I was in grade 2 here. And then we went over, you know, overseas to Thailand. And over there I was put back into grade 1. And I was very confused. But, you know, I didn't question it because, oh, well, I guess I'm just not smart enough to be in grade 2 over here. Or whatever. And then we had our summer holiday. And when we got back from summer holidays, I was suddenly in grade 2. And I was like, okay, I guess over here in Thailand, their school years are only half a year. Because nobody bothered to explain to me the whole hemisphere difference. And it just never occurred to me that their school year might start and end in the middle of the year. Like, to my, you know, grade 2 brain, it made perfect sense that their school years only went for half a year, because that's what I was experiencing. And then, you know, I came back to Australia at the end of the year, and the next school year over here in Australia, I was back in grade 3, so it just never occurred to me to sort of wonder about that. And it wasn't until like years and years and years later that I went, oh wait, their school years started and end in the middle of the year. They don't have half year school years. They just had a different schedule, and just never occurred to me back then. But oh well. Just another example of me not being a clever man. And, you know, adults not bothering to explain things to kids. But, oh well. No harm done. The trim on Imperial Fist is usually black, isn't it? I think so. Okay, I don't have to worry too much about this trim then, because it'll be black and any shading I do on it's just not gonna really show up, so don't have to worry about it. Come on. Be smooth, you bastard. I meant the actual trim, not the undersuit. you know, like the Polden trim, but I'm pretty sure that's black as well, so... Yeah, the armor trim on the shoulders. No, I'm pretty sure that's black as well, isn't it? Probably should just fucking look up Imperial Fists. I have the internet, I should use it. Images. Yep, there we go. Black armor trim. Alright, cool. Cool. Ugh. Yellow and block. Alright. Oh, it's their company color. Oh, no, fuck that. I'm just gonna go yellow and black. I don't care enough to look up company colors. And I don't think I've ever actually seen Imperial Fists with company color shoulder pad trims. Like, I have no recollection of that ever being a thing. Huh. I mean, doesn't mean that, you know, it hasn't happened, I just have no recollection of seeing it, but given how bad my memory is, that doesn't actually mean a whole lot. Oh well. Rule of cool, as long as it looks good. Who cares? We have some trim on the wrists as well, that will also be black. Let's just get that edge in first and then worry about the overall. That bit actually rests against the rock, so don't have to worry about that. Okay. Focusing, please stand by. Ah, my elbow pillow is slipping. Ah, come back. There we go. Not a whole lot going on in my head today, this afternoon, whatever. Fucking time zones. Hello, Lost! Yes, this is the Belacor base. Belacor! Cause this is a commission, and cause the client wanted this guy as an Imperial Fist, I primed him white separately instead of priming him black like everything else, because fuck painting yellow over black if I can at all avoid it. But yeah, we have Belacor. A little difficult to see right now because he's, you know, nothing but black. And I'm keeping him out of the way because he is a big boy and I keep knocking into him. But yes, hello, hello, hello. He is big. He is a chunky boy. He is very large. Large and in charge. But yeah, I'm looking forward to painting him. I'm just I want to get the base done first. And I am spending way too much time on this fucking corpse. But oh well. That's just how I roll. I spend way too much time on pointless bullshit. Oh well. But yeah, I'm currently pre-shading the Imperial Fist corpse with purple. So the yellow will look a little bit more interesting. And also not too bright. I don't want the yellow being like super bright because otherwise it's gonna, you know, end up being the center of attention. Because it's just like, ah, look at me, I'm bright yellow against everything else that is black. But yeah, oh, thank you very much for the follow, Lost Harlequin. Welcome to the Bits box. But yeah. Also, purple shadows, just in general, are amazing, and purple with yellow is really good. Really nice. So, once I get around to actually starting the yellow on this, yeah, purple over yellow gives you some really nice sort of rich reddish brown shadows, which looks a hell of a lot better than just using like null oil or agrax to shade yellow, because that shit just ends up looking meh and dirty. And like sometimes you do want that, you know, dirty grungy look, but that's not my particular style. I much prefer vibrant colors. When I can, anyway. So, yeah. Welcome in. And if you've got any questions about anything, you know, anything I'm doing, or etc, etc, feel free to ask. I'm always more than happy to answer questions. Answering questions gives me something to blather on about while I'm painting, because otherwise I usually end up just getting very focused. And I don't always remember that I should be saying stuff. Gotta keep the stream interesting somehow. Have the old one somewhere, thought they would be the same size. No. Belacor has grown a little bit in the intervening years, it seems. It's really funny seeing them side by side as well, because the original Belacor was like, hang on. Ah. You know, the original Belacor I think is like this, damn it, this big. And then this guy's fucking... I think the original's around about, you know, that tall-ish? Compared to this goddamn monster. Oh, you fucker. I appreciate that they made it so you can just put him in and out, but I really wish they'd made the connection a little bit more secure. But, oh well. As long as I don't tilt him too much, should be fine. But yeah, it's an amazing model. Fiddly as fuck. Took me like 5.5 hours to cut out and clean up and assemble this fucker. That's not even counting priming, that's just assembly. Fucking 5.5 hours. To be fair, I'm very pedantic about it, but just, oh my gosh. And it's not even... There wasn't even that much mold line removal. It was literally just cleaning off the little bits of attaching sprue and making sure, you know, surface was smooth and everything. Only playing Dark Eldar past years, I miss huge models. Sometimes you just gotta get yourself a nice big model to paint just for funsies. because they're really cool to work on. Occasionally a pain in the ass, but still very cool. Oh, damn it. Fucked up the purple there, I got distracted. Oh well. Just need to darken that up a bit more. Get some nice shadow in there. Alright, let's get a bit more shadow down here as well, because that'll be dark as fuck under there. There we go. Smooth that out a bit. There we go. Yeah, no, Dark Eldar hasn't gotten a whole lot of new shit for a while, have they? Which is a bit of a bummer. Although, man, if you want a huge Dark Eldar mini, the fucking Tantalus from Forge World, I had to paint, well, I didn't. I painted one of those as a commission a few years ago, and it's big. Really cool mini. I had a lot of fun doing ghost flames on the sails of the Tantalus. Such an awesome mini. Yeah, last model was 10 years ago. Oh, dang, yeah. I'm not just a commission painter. I do paint stuff for myself when I can. But, you know, painting stuff for myself doesn't generally pay the bills, unfortunately. Oh, this bloody armrest is breaking. Oh, well. Yeah, right now I'm pretty much queued up indefinitely for commissions, so I'm okay with that. Commission money pays for more paint and more minis that I can add to the pile of potential. One day I'll get around to painting some more of my own stuff. But yeah, you know, if you end up poking through my various socials or whatever, anything, well, most things that are Thousand Suns are mine. And I usually state pretty clearly when something's a commission. But yeah, my main army is Thousand Suns. I have recently started, well, relatively recently started working on my own Death Guard army just for painting. I don't play anymore, unfortunately. Can't keep up with all the fucking rule books. Also, just, I don't have the time to play anymore. But I'm okay with that. I would much rather be customizing and painting than playing anyway, so that's okay. What, the pile of potential? I think it's more positive than the pile of shame. You know? Like, yeah, we all have our pile of untouched minis or whatever, but no reason to call it a pile of shame. It's just a pile of, you know, future potential. And it doesn't specify what kind of potential either. Like, it could be potential hobby stuff, it could be potential passed down to the kids, it could be potential sell it for beer money or whatever. But no shame. No shame in a hobby that we do for enjoyment. Only potential. Anyway, I need to stop dicking around with something that's only meant to be like standard quality and not fucking elite quality. Vote for huge base effect on Ravager last month, did not release any stuff, so I was like, oh bugger. No, this made me paint the stuff for other people to get some paints for myself. Yeah. Yeah, but oh well. Anyway, okay, so now that the purple's done, let's get some actual fucking yellow going. And let's see how this turns out. Oh, actually no, first let's re-highlight some areas. Some of the purple's a bit too dark in areas that I want not so dark, so let's just quickly fix those up. Oh, this is why I can't be trusted. I turn everything that's meant to be just a simple standard paint job into a fucking production. But, oh well. As long as I'm enjoying myself, it's all good. Alright, there we go. Let's see, where else needs... Definitely that helmet. I went a little bit too heavy with the purple on the faceplate, so let's just fix that up a bit. Imperial fists generally have red eye lenses, don't they? I really should just look this up, but I couldn't be bothered. Let's highlight this top edge of the color. Make sure that codpiece is suitably standing out because, you know, apparently that's an important thing. A little bit more golden. Contrast yellows. Oh, I know, right? Contrast in general is a godsend. Like, hang on, let me show you my own Death Guard color scheme that I've been doing when I can. So this is Spunky Chonk Tonk. This is one of the minis I'm doing for my personal Death Guard army. And this is all contrast over a silver base. So, yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one. This one took me an entire fucking month. Took me all of September streaming last year to get this guy done. But I'm very pleased with how he came out, so... Fuck yeah, contrast! Contrast paint is amazing! I love it. I love it so much. Oh no, I'm stuck. He didn't want to let go of me. So yeah, contrast. Fucking fantastic. Absolutely amazing. And anybody who shits on contrast just doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. Ah, no. Stay. Okay, where else needs a bit more highlighting? Yeah, let's get that stuff color again. That's it better. Okay. I really am spending way too much time on this fucker. Oh well, I'm enjoying myself, that's the important part. Okay, the belt will be black. I don't have to worry too much about that. This purple's not going to show up under the black anyway, or at least not a lot. Pauldron trim's going to be black. Okay, that'll do. Gotta stop fiddling! So much fiddling. Crazy good, love it. Thank you. Yeah, as long as it makes it fun. Exactly. Exactly. There is no wrong, you know, there's no wrong way to paint. As long as you're enjoying yourself and you end up with a mini that you can be happy with at the end, then who cares if, you know, just slap contrast on it or just dry brushed it or, you know, washes or whatever. There's no such thing as cheating when it comes to painting. And anybody who does try to say, oh, using dry brushing is cheating, or oh, using an airbrush is cheating, or whatever, needs to get the fuck over themselves. Because the important part is the mini painted? Yes. That's all that matters. Doesn't matter how it happened. You just wanna... make sure shit's done. But yeah, okay, so there we go. Maybe I'll go back with a bit more purple once the contrast is dry and get some more darker shadows in there, up the contrast. Oh, fucking... The only bad thing about contrast is the fact that they named it fucking contrast. So when I'm trying to talk about contrast in lighting, colors, value, or whatever, while I'm also using contrast paints, that gets very annoying very quickly. So sometimes I just call contrast thick shade instead. So I can talk about, you know, contrast in values and colors while using thick shade, not having to clarify which one I mean every single time I say it. So yeah, once I finish using this yellow thick shade, I will probably come back with some more Drucci Violet to get a bit more contrast in the shadows and the highlights. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll remind myself that this is only meant to be a fucking standard quality job. And it's also a fucking dead guy on a base. It doesn't need to be super fucking fancy. You goddamn bastard skits. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll be able to resist the urge, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll get distracted painting the rest of the base. I really hope I get distracted painting the rest of the base. Also depends on whether or not this guy ends up too bright against the rest of the mini, and I might need to come back and darken it down anyway, but I think that can wait till later. So we'll just get this initial yellow done now. Get all the black trim and everything done as well, let's not forget that. And then I can worry about whether or not I need to darken them up some more once I've got the rest of the base done. No point wasting time now if it turns out I don't need to. Oh, excuse me. Oh. I just had lunch before I started streaming. And apparently I'm still trying to digest. Oh. And yeah, different people want different things. Use paints, wash, minimal highlighting, gets the result I enjoy. Yeah, exactly, you know? Had to relearn painting after accident, lost a lot of control in my hands. Oh damn, now painting stuff like eyes out of frame for me, as long as it's fun, don't mind it. See my stuff 1 or 2 times at place anyway. Yeah, like, exactly. If you're painting stuff to play on the tabletop, then, you know, it doesn't have to be super fancy or super, you know, detailed. It just has to be done and look good from, you know, 3 or 6 feet away. Absolutely. I tend to paint a lot of centerpiece fancy stuff because that's just what I enjoy doing. It's a little difficult for me to turn that off when I'm painting, you know, an entire army. But yeah, you know, it's just as long as the owner of the mini is happy with the result, that's what matters. Doesn't matter how the result was achieved, whether that be, you know, simple washes and dry brush and contrast, or airbrushing, or, you know, paying a commission painter to do it for you, as long as you don't try to claim that work as your own. Please don't do that. That's very rude. But yeah, other than that, you know, is Mini painted? Yes, no. Is the owner of said Mini happy with the paint job? Yes, no. And that's it. I'm liking this yellow. This is actually turning out quite nice. I'm very glad I did that purple undercoat first. It's working out quite well, I think. Yeah, you can definitely see the difference it makes. At least I can. Like, especially on this knee here, you know, you've got some nice reddish brown shadows around the bottom of that knee. And there's some nice darkness there and everything. Yeah. The purple worked. I am happy with that. Turns out great. And yeah, contrast is just amazing stuff. Love it. It makes my preferred method of glazing so much easier. Because the contrast paint is generally pretty close to the consistency I want for glazing anyway. So I don't have to worry about watering it down or thinning it down too much or anything. Which is amazing. Right, I'm pretty sure that stuff back there will be not visible because it'll be against the base, but I'm just making sure I'm not missing any areas anyway, just in case. Oh, nearly forgot the entire bottom half of this leg. There we go. I'm just trying to get anything that's actually been hit by primer, because if it's being hit by the primer, then it's probably at least vaguely visible. Then again, probably not, because I didn't actually prime them on the base. Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Don't mind me, I'm having a dumb. But yeah. Coming along quite nicely, I think. Contrast definitely makes things a lot quicker than trying to cover all this area with layer paints. Trying to get smooth coats with layer paints would take a lot longer than just slapping down some fucking contrast. Alright. What have I missed? And another thing I really like about contrast is that, you know, you can also just keep layering it on to, you know, get a richer end result for shading and everything, just by putting more layers on in some areas and not in other areas. So some areas the pale undercoat shows through more than others. But yeah, okay. Hell yeah. Oh, there we go. Let's get the black trim done. Or all the black areas. So I will use black contrast for that because I'm lazy. This is the Wraithbone for the Imperial Fist because I wanted, you know, a warm white rather than a cooler white. So yeah, Wraithbone for this guy and then just Chaos Black for the rest of it, obviously. Oh, I should stop sitting on my ankle. Ah, fuck. There we go. Come on, come on. There we go. Do I need to clean you out? You should be right for now. And yeah, I use these trays because I have a bad habit of knocking paints over if I'm not careful. You can still see under there the remains of what used to be a full pot of Drakenhof Nightshade, and then I knocked it over on stream. That was not a good stream. Alright. The fun part about doing this black is making sure I don't fuck up with it. So, gonna be focusing for a bit. And I'm probably gonna need to do 2 coats of this black. But we'll see. Oh, they stopped delivering rattle cans from GW to the EU? Oh no! Oh bugger! That's a pain in the ass. Fucking Brexit. Goddamn bullshit. But yeah, the Wraithbone and Grey Seer are like my favourite primers at the moment because they're just so convenient. I used to be a prime everything in black kind of person because I liked painting up from black, and I've had some bad experiences with previous white primers. But no, Wraithbone and Grey Seer, amazing fucking paints, primers, whatever. Fantastic, I love them. They're just nice. And they're reliable, like, I think they're more forgiving with what temperatures and humidity you can use them in as well, so you don't have to be quite so careful about the weather when you're priming with them. Tried to thin the pot Wraithbone airbrush, just not the same, way too much work. Yeah. Yeah, especially when it comes to fucking cleaning the airbrush. Cleaning the airbrush is just such a pain in the ass. That's why I don't use my airbrush more often. I just could not be fucked cleaning the damn thing. Yeah, especially since I live in Australia and we generally tend to be very hot and humid over here, so, you know, with other primers I had to be a lot more careful about what days I sprayed on, but with the Wraithbone and Grey Seer, I mean, I'm still careful, but I don't have to worry as much. There's a little bit more leeway in when I can prime, which is, you know, super helpful when I'm working on commission shit and I've got to get stuff done in a hurry. You know, and I don't want to wait a month before I can fucking prime something. Damn it. There we go. I don't think anybody's going to notice a little bit of black there. That's fine. Because yeah, I have had situations where it's just been too fucking hot to even paint at all. And I had to, you know, contact my at the time, commission client and go, yeah, there's going to be a bit of a delay on the completion of this project because it's too fucking hot to paint. Like, the paint's literally drying on my brush before I can even touch it to the mini kind of hot. Luckily, said client was also Australian, so they understood perfectly and they were like absolutely fine with it. Because yeah, some days it's just, you can't fucking paint. Because I also don't have aircon here. I don't have any fucking aircon or anything. So if the weather's shit, I'm stuck with it. Which is less than ideal, but oh well. Good excuse to laze around and do nothing but play video games. How long do I think it'll take to finish the whole Balakor? I have no idea. That's a very good question. I don't know. It depends on whether or not I can rein myself in from going too insane with the detailing, because it is meant to just be a standard quality commission. But I have a very bad habit of forgetting that and then going a little bit insane with, you know, the amount of detail and shit I do. So we'll see. We shall see. I do intend to stream all of the Balakor painting. I didn't bother streaming the assembly because fuck that. And I find streaming assembly, especially if I'm not doing customizations, I find that really boring. So I tend to do stock standard assembly off stream when I can, you know, watch or listen to cartoons in the background as well. And then I just do the painting on camera. But, hopefully not too long, because I do have other commissions I also need to get to as well at some point. But I really wanted to paint this Balakor. Yeah, if the mini has this much stuff going on, it is very hard to stop. Obviously, Pro Client can't grasp getting basic quality on the assembly slot. Yeah, I know, right? Luckily, this one's not basic quality. I have 3 general standards of commission painting. I have my basic, which is like super basic, and then I've got my standard, which is probably higher than most other people's standard, and then I've got my elite, which is where I go, you know, fucking insane. So yeah, this guy's only meant to be standard, but we'll see if I can hold myself to that. We'll see, we'll see. Also, hello, Shameless. And yeah, there's a lot of factors involved. It depends. It also depends on the particular commission artist. Like, my standard quality is probably higher than, you know, some other comparable commission artists' stated standard. And it's not, you know, not a difference in skill or anything, it's just a difference in personal style of painting. I really like doing the centerpiece, you know, fancy models, so I put more effort into things. But I still call it standard, because to me, yeah, that is my standard. But for somebody, you know, who's more used to painting entire armies, their standard might be lower than my standard because, you know, that's their standard. And they're still perfectly capable of painting, you know, fancy shit. They're just more used to not. And then it also comes down to the client, like, how much is the client wanting to spend? You know, how many minis are they wanting to get? So on and so on and so forth. Yeah, complex. Complex, complicated, potato, potato. I think I'm going to focus more on larger models. 2 army commissions currently. Yeah. I've done a few army ones. I don't mind doing army ones, but I much prefer doing the centerpiece minis. And yeah, at least one of the army ones I did was also on a very tight schedule, so I end up pulling like multiple all-nighters to get it done on time. Which is fine, because, you know, I don't sleep a lot anyway. Well, no, that's not entirely true. I don't fall asleep easily, so pulling all-nighters is not a big deal for me. Although admittedly it's getting a bit harder now that I'm getting older. Not as easy as it used to be when I was still in uni, that's for fucking sure. But, you know, I said I could get them done in time, and I got them done in time. Because, yeah, the guy needed them for a tournament, and it would have been pretty shit if I'd gone, Yeah, I can get them done in time and then not followed through. That would... Oh, damn it, I missed a bit of yellow. I'll have to go back and get that in a minute. Yeah, so I don't mind doing the occasional army. And, like, I've actually got multiple big armies, or multiple armies lined up, but the client wants them done elite quality as well, so that's been fun. I get to go insane on entire armies, which is pretty cool, honestly. Time consuming though, very time consuming. Hello, Dingo! Yeah, don't mind elite armies. Yeah, the army I had to do all-nighters for it was at least a custodes army, so it was an elite army, you know, it wasn't like hundreds of minis. It was just custodes, have a lot of detail. Horde armies. One of the armies I did was, fucking Nighthaunt. And that was well over 100 minis all up. And yeah, that was entertaining. And then another army I did was 1,000 Suns with a whole bunch of Tzeentch demons. That was an interesting color scheme at least, so that was fun. And I've found that if I've got, you know, dozens of minis to churn through at just a basic quality, all I really need to do is just put on a playlist of like 3 or 4 songs that I'm super into at the time, and then just put that on repeat, and then I just turn my brain off and churn through them, and it worked really well for me. But definitely not something I'd stream. I would not stream that shit because the trick to it for me at least is just turning off my brain, and I can't turn off my brain while I'm streaming because then that's just, you know, that's not a good stream. So if I had to do another Horde army, I don't think I'd stream most of it. Like, I'd probably stream the initial minis where I'm figuring out, you know, okay, what colors am I using, what order I'm doing things in. I'm just doing, you know, like 1 mini at a time with the different units. But after that, when I'm batch painting basic shit, then yeah, I just do that off camera. Oh, doing 100 Nighthaunt currently in Synthwave. Oh wow. Oh man. Do you have like links, pictures, Instagram or whatever? I'd love to see your Synthwave Nighthaunt. Stuff like this only works with the brain distracted. Once painted 600 zombies in 2 weeks. Jesus fuck! 100 zombies. Yeah, you definitely need to distract your brain. And Dingo, what the fuck are you doing? Killing your hands like that, getting all that shit done in a day. Like, on the one hand, congrats on getting it done. On the other hand, you fucking idiot. New stuff built and primed one day. Dingo, Dingo, Dingo. What are we gonna do with you? This is why you keep running out of shit to paint. You go too quickly. Calm the fuck down, mate. Ooh, 15-year-old paint on this Blood Angel. Oh, dang. Didn't sleep last night. Ah, no, that's fair. That's fair. You're still a fucking idiot. Yeah, so gonna be doing more of those purple admech, Dingo? Oh, first psych appointment today. Okay. Probably hinder my prospect more than helping. That's fair. That's fair. I know that feeling. Sometimes you just really don't want to show off the ugly teenage phase of minis. I totally get that. Ugly teenage phase can sometimes be very, very ugly. So how'd the psych go, Dingo? Good news? Bad news? Action plan? Still figuring shit out? Oh, I hate having to try and get into this fucking color. There we go. Hell yes I am? I'm trying to remember what part of the conversation that could be referring to, but I've actually forgotten most of it at the moment. So hell yes, I am what? Sorry, it's just I've got multiple conversation threads going on right now, and not retaining any of them. Oh, Dingo, did you see? Warhammer TV is gonna be showing off the stinky bosses I've been working on. I'm very excited. Oh yes, hell yes, you're doing the purple admech. Okay, that makes sense now. Bit of both. Yes, there we go. I remember now. Well, at least it's a good start, It's a good start. And better to deal with that shit sooner rather than later, I guess. But anyway, best of luck for future psych appointments. Hopefully you guys can, figure things out and do whatever needs doing. Saw that just now. Yee! I'm so happy. At some point I need to get more of my own Death Guard done, so I can take a proper group photo of them as well, and then see if I can get that on Warhammer TV, complete with the fucking googly eyes. Because I would love to get my actual Death Guard onto Warhammer TV with all their googly eyes. Can you imagine? It'd be amazing. Oh, crows are doing a yell in the background and my microphone's picking that up apparently. Murder crows are having a bit of a murder conversation. Long nap, haven't eaten. Ooh, yes! Go eat, dude. Okay, the crows have moved on. Excellent. This is why I don't often stream during daylight hours, because the wildlife can get rather noisy, and I don't always remember to turn my noise suppression on. But, oh well. Making progress at least, making progress. How long have I been streaming, and how long has this bastard taken me so far? Oh, hour and 20. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Let's see how quickly I can get the rest of them done. Alright, from what I've seen, Imperial Fists also have black Aquila. So we're just gonna do that as well, because I could not be fucked switching paints right now. There we go. Focusing. Please stand by. Okay. Needed to do another couple of layers. And these ones. Sorry, just super focused at the moment. A little difficult to figure out things to say when I'm trying to do this bullshit. There we go. Alright. Have I missed any areas? Coming along, not bad. Not bad at all. I'm currently using a Winsor & Newton size 3. I also use Rosemary & Co. series 33, various sizes. But yeah, this one's a Winsor & Newton series 7. I really like these brushes. I also, you know, look after them with the Masters brush cleaner. Because yeah, if I'm gonna spend as much as I do on these fucking brushes, I'm gonna look the fuck after them. I also use a couple of Citadel's brushes. You know, I use a medium shade brush for a lot, especially metallics. I'll use the synthetic brush with metallics so it doesn't wreck my sable brushes. But yeah, I mostly use Winsor & Newton Series 7, Rosemary & Co. 33s, and whatever Citadel brushes I happen to get. I also use cheap-ass makeup brushes as dry brushes. So, you know, just a fucky cheap-ass makeup brush. And that's one of my dry brushes. I actually mostly use this one as my dry brush, the other one's shaped a bit weird. Hello, Grey! Looking for new ones, gonna give them a try? Not a problem. Whereabouts are you based, Lost? Did a short one a few days ago, hoping to test new camera setup. Nobody hopped in, cut the stream after an hour. Oh, bugger. Still deciding to be right for my stream tonight. Yep, working on Balakor's base. I love how people can identify Balakor's base just by the fucked up marine. Because the rest of it's not particularly visible generally. But yeah, here is the boy. He is a very big boy. It's going to be interesting trying to work on him, that's for sure. But yeah, for now, just getting the marine done, because that's what I felt like working on at this point. Ah, Germany. Okay, okay. Damn it, I don't know of any of the stores in Germany. If you were in Australia, I'd be able to recommend some places to get Winsor & Newton. And if you were in America, Dick Blicks. But I unfortunately know nothing about the various German stores. But oh well. Hopefully you'll be able to find Rosemary & Co. relatively easily. They're actually a little bit difficult to get hold of in Australia because, you know, import stuff. But, yeah, being in Germany, you should be able to get Rosemary and Winsor & Newton without too much difficulty. The Winsor & Newton ones are expensive. Especially depending, you know, where you get them. Some places are cheaper than others. Rosemary & Co. tend to be a little bit cheaper than Winsor & Newton. And they're close enough in quality that, you know, they're much of a much. It's just the Winsor & Newton ones are a little bit fatter in the belly. Winsor & Newton brushes tend to be a bit bigger than the Rosemary & Co ones. So, hang on, let me see. What size is this one? Okay, so this is a size 3 Rosemary & Co. And then this is a size 3 Winsor & Newton. And yeah, you can see the size difference in those. The Winsor & Newton's the top one, it's bigger. Rosemary & Co is the bottom one, it's smaller, and these are both size 3. Hello, Mittens! What? Does Eckersley sell Rosemary? Even if Eckersley's does sell Rosemary & Co, Eckersley's is stupidly fucking overpriced. Working on him on Friday? Oh, nice! Excellent, Gray. Yeah, Windsor I've seen a few times, price tag. No, I honestly don't know. I haven't looked for Rosemary & Co in Eckersley's because I refuse to shop at Eckersley's because they're fucking overpriced trash. Like, Eckersley sells Winsor & Newton Series 7 for like double what I can get them for in other places, so fuck Eckersley's. They're really the only place I can get Winsor & Newton brushes without going online. Yeah, I get my Winsor & Newton online for the most part because occasionally you get a little bit of a dud brush, but brush soap really helps sort that out. So yeah, if you are going to invest, if you are going to invest in Winsor & Newton brushes, you really, really need to get some kind of brush soap as well because they will make them last so much longer. And you know, if you're investing that much in a brush, you want to make them last as long as possible. No worries, Mittens. Oh, you got a new airbrushing area set up? Excellent, excellent. Oh, you got a brush soap already? Excellent. Fantastic. You should be fine then. Finally got around to setting up a temp airbrush place to do it. Nice. Nice. Yeah, fucking $100 for a Fine Detail Series 7. No, fuck that. You can get them for like $20. $25. Depending on the size, from like Combat Company or Irresistible Force or, you know, just online in general. The markup on Eckersley's art supplies is fucking ludicrous for the most part. So I just don't shop there. Unless I've got absolutely no other fucking choice. That's right. That's the bit I actually got the yellow out for. Completely missed this one shoulder panel somehow. There we go. Oops, get in there a bit more. There we go. Just tidying up, making sure I haven't missed any areas too much. Ugh, I'm spending too much time fiddling again. Alright, let's see. Is that my snake bite? Yes, that is my snake bite. Excellent. Forgot about Irresistible Force. I like Irresistible Force. It's relatively local to me, like it's about an hour's drive south. And one of my mates lives down in that direction anyway, so Murray Movies Talks, he lives down near Irresistible Force, so sometimes when I'm hanging out with him we'll go stop by IF. I don't go as often as I used to, just because, you know, it is a fucking hour's trip for me. But still definitely worth checking out. Don't know what stock levels are going to be like though because of everything, but it never hurts to check. And then yeah, Combat Company is the other one I go to online for Winsor & Newton brushes. Because Combat Company also usually has pretty good fucking prices. And I think they're based down in New South Wales somewhere, so... Alright, there we go. Let that first layer dry. I should put more yellow in the neck, actually. Oh, they have Broken Toad? Oh, nice. I didn't realize Broken Toad was still doing things. I thought Broken Toad sort of like stopped? Did they start up again or something? Maybe I just misheard the news. This was a while ago. There we go, that's better. I know IF has the Broken Toad brush cleaner, because when my Winsor Newton was running out, and I couldn't find any more not Winsor Newton, fucking my Masters. When my Masters brush cleaner was running out, I dropped by IF to see if they had any in stock, and they didn't, but they had the Broken Toad stuff. And the Broken Toad brush soap works fine, it just doesn't smell nice. It doesn't smell like anything at all, which I found very boring. Yes, Dead Imperial Fist. Currently not a single brush available. Oh, bugger. Yeah, $25 for a size 0 isn't too shabby. Yeah, exactly. I usually use size 2 and size 3 though. I don't often go smaller than a size 2. Because they hold such a fine point, I don't need to go smaller than a 2 for the most part. I might occasionally drop down to a 1 if I'm doing something like super fine, like really, really small eyes, but I can do eyes just fine with a size 3, because, you know, the point's so fine. I approve of Dead Imperial Fist. I get that a lot for some reason. Can't imagine why. All you Imperial Fist haters. Oh well. But, yeah, $25–30 for a high quality brush that will hopefully last you a couple of years if you look after it is not bad. Especially considering how often I paint. You know, I'm painting multiple times a week for multiple hours at a time. And yeah, you know, at this point in my hobby I am quite happy to shell out a few extra bucks for a brush I can rely on that's consistent. I don't have to worry about trying to fight my brush. I can, you know, rely on my brush to do what I expect of it, which makes painting a lot easier, a lot more manageable. I know a guy who plays Imperial Fist like a scum. That's fair. That's fair. Personally, I would have preferred to do a dead Space Wolf. But, you know, we all have our biases. Maybe... No, probably not. I don't think Lewin will let me do a Dead Space Wolf on his either. But, oh well. There we go. Ugh, why is it every single fucking time I start streaming, my nose starts itching? Ugh. At least I've mostly recovered from getting smacked across the face during netball last week, so that's nice. Store in Newcastle, ordering most of my models from lately. Discounts and stuff, really happy. Oh, nice. Space Wolves absolutely do die. Space Wolves die like bitches. Oh, does a dice trick where he shoves the dice, high rolls facing up on the table, still rolling them. Ah. Ow, 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 fuck. Oh, edge of table. I did the purple to make the yellow more rich, and to help sort of put the shadows in beforehand. So hang on, let's see. Oh, hey, I've actually got some purple here already. Okay, so I've got some purple down here already. I was demonstrating purple earlier. So we'll put some yellow on that and you'll be able to see the difference the purple makes underneath it. So because the yellow is translucent, any colors I put underneath will show through, and that just makes the purple makes it easier to shade the yellow. And I use purple specifically because it won't desaturate the color too much, and also because purple's sort of opposite to yellow. It just makes it look better. I can't brain the color theory words at the moment, but yeah, purple and yellow, opposites on the spectrum, therefore when you put yellow over purple it makes them just nicer. No worries, Mittens, enjoy your airbrushing. And yes, because purple is delicious, absolutely, 100%. Purple is fucking delicious. But yeah, you can see, you know, this side's the yellow without the purple, and then the thinner purple down to the darker purple, and it's just an easy way to do pre-shading. So yeah, hopefully that explains it. So you can see it, you know, I've got the shading down on the underside of the knee pad, for example. Ugh. My focus is like all the way down here because I'll be working on something so big later. But yeah, hopefully you can see, you know, that's darker around the base of the kneecap. It's not just the shadow from the light, it's actually painted darker. You know, you've got it's a bit darker down here because of the purple. And yeah, it's just easier. Don't know the color theory thing quite yet. No, that's fair. Color theory can take a while to sort of pick up because there's a lot to it. But the basics is, I use Drucci Violet Purple for the majority of my shadowing because we are used to seeing light as kind of yellow. Like sunlight is relatively yellowish, and because our light source is usually yellow, our shadows are actually kind of purple. Again, that's a color theory and how light works sort of thing. So whatever color your light is, your shadow is going to be the opposite color. So say if you've got red light, your shadows are actually going to be greenish. If you've got orange light, your shadows are going to be bluish. And that just makes your colors and your shadows look more interesting than if you tried to just use flat black for your shadows. If you use flat black for your shadows, your colors just sort of end up looking muddy and meh. I'm not a fan. It also depends on, you know, what kind of style of painting you're going for. Like, if you're doing the whole grim, dark Blanchitsu kind of style painting, then black for your black or dark brown for your shadows is fine. I'm personally not a fan, but if that's what you're going for, then, you know, it works. No, because this is a contrast yellow, so it's translucent. So all the contrast paints are actually translucent, which is how I can use them for glazing, because whatever color I have underneath will show up through the overlying color. Yeah, and that's why we use multiple thin coats, so the undertone can show through. Absolutely. Absolutely. If I was using an actual solid yellow, like, you know, this, the purple wouldn't show through as much. Again, depending also how thin I have this and how many layers I do of it. But yeah, that's why if you want to paint brighter colors like this, it's better to start with, you know, a pale primer rather than trying to paint this over a black primer. Because even with this kind of paint, it's a pretty opaque, thick paint. There will still be a little bit of a difference if you paint this over a white compared to if you paint this over a black. So yeah, even if your paints are opaque, the underlying colors can still make a bit of a difference. It's like subsurface scattering, which is actually a term I learned while doing 3D modeling to describe light bouncing off skin. Because your skin is actually translucent, you know, it's not 100% opaque, which is why we can see, you know, things like veins and everything. Because the light's actually, some of the light's actually going through your skin and then bouncing off the stuff underneath your skin, and that's why you've got like different colors in your skin, you know, you've got different shades and everything. You can see different stuff because the light's not all bouncing off just the top surface. The light's sort of penetrating through different layers and then bouncing off different things underneath the skin and coming back out and scattering. So yeah, it's why painters will often paint skin by starting with a green layer first. So it's a specific art term that I can never remember the name of. But yeah, like a lot of the classical artists will paint skin with an underlying green tone, and then they'll paint the skin colors over the top. And the skin doesn't look, you know, doesn't end up looking green, but it's still got that sort of feeling of depth and richness, because they're not just doing flat skin tones, they're actually building up multiple colors underneath the skin tones and then putting the skin on top. Yeah, they're like the clear colors I use to make candy coats. Absolutely. Like, because painting and suffering. But yeah, that's how I managed to do, you know, these guys, because this is basically a candy effect, pretty much. Just a more complicated candy effect. And yeah, these are all contrast paints as well, so, you know, I've got the silver undercoat, and then I've just built up multiple layers of my purples and my blues and my greens over the top of the metallic, so it's still got that sort of metallic feel, because some of the light's still reaching through the paint layers and bouncing off the metallics underneath. And then yeah, you know, I've got the blending because I sort of layered the different colours. Hello Kaplish, how are you going, man? How goes things? Oh, I've been talking too much already. Blah. Time for a eucalyptus drop. Probably the yellow pot is literally solid now. Oh no. Alright, anyway, back to this guy. What do I need to do? But yeah. Hopefully that makes sense, TJ. Hopefully that helps. Why are you suffering, Cliffish? Kaflish. Words. Eucalyptus. It does? Excellent, excellent. I'm glad I could help. What kind of candy? Lemon sour apple for the green? Unfortunately, no actual candy was involved. Sad face. But yeah, for that, the Spunky Chonk Tonk tank, I used Aethermatic Blue, which is actually more of a green. And I used Shyish Purple and Nagos Purple. And a little bit of Tesseract Blue for the brightest green bits. There. talking too much today, now my throat's sore. But that's alright. That's why I have eucalyptus drops. Tomorrow I need to go get my flu shot and stop by Hobbyrama and also stop by the post office. Maybe get some new netball shoes. Give me a second. I need to check some reference. Oh well. There we go. Where have I put it? Oh, there it is. Underneath some other stuff. What happened to this martyr of the Imperium? This boy happened. Bellacor. 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 However the fuck you decide to pronounce it. So, yeah, that's what I'm working on today. Just working on the base at the moment. I'm not gonna start Belly himself until I've got the base done, I think. Oh, the crows are having an argument outside again. Yelling and carrying on. Bloody burbs. I keep having to remind myself that this is only meant to be a standard quality job. So I shouldn't be going too fancy on it. We'll see how long I can stick to that. I can never stop myself. Not entirely. Oh, bloody itchy nose. Who the heck is that guy? This is the dead body that is on the base for Bellacor, the great big demon prince that just got released. I will show him in a minute. I'm just trying to get... And yes, this is Retributor Gold. Retributor Gold is one of my favourite golds. I love it. It's fantastic stuff. And one of my favourite things to do is Druchii Violet wash over Retributor Gold. Same reason I use the Druchii Violet with the yellow. Because you get much nicer effects that way. Damn it, there's some other areas I missed with the yellow that I need to go back to. Oh well. Yes, I love Retributor. Retributor's such a nice gold. Missed a little bit of the side of the thumb here. There we go, and something under's there we go. That's better. Oh, let's not forget his little helmet skull. And is that meant to be a gem on his chest? Let's see. Yeah, that looks like a gem. Okay, cool. That can be red. Yeah, I used Druchii Violet over, you know, this copper as well. But yeah, Druchii Violet is just amazing over pretty much everything. anything else I want gold at the moment? Nah, should be fine. Damn it, I did forget the silver though. Let's check my reference first. Might try it in the brass or my cataphon. Yeah, I definitely recommend giving it a go, seeing how you like it. Definitely worth it. Okay, is that? Ah, apparently that's more of a belt pouch than an actual metal thing. Alright, so let's chuck some snake bite on that as well then. Weird shape for a belt pouch, but okay. Not gonna argue with the box art. Oof, is that gonna be visible when he's actually on the base? Let's have a look. You can fuck off, because you are in the way. Alright. Okay, cool. Come on. Where do you sit again? Is it up there somewhere? There we go. Not visible enough to worry about, I think. Oh, maybe a bit. Maybe at least a little bit of yellow on the yellow armor parts. Bleh. I should get some black on that belt. Alright. Oh, hello, weirdling! Yes! Yes! Got the Warhammer thing! Super excited. I'm gonna have to try and remember to actually, watch it tonight. But, yeah. How you doing, weirdling? How goes things? What are you up to? Alright, now let's have another look. Let's see how that... Get in there, you bastard. There we go. That's better. That's better. Alright, need some red, need some bone, need some more red, but first I'm just going to do that gem in a bit of silver and then put the red over that. Oh, dried paint. Nah! Bastard! Fuck! There we go. Get off me, you sticky bastard. Oh, make sure I don't have wet paint on my fingers. I do not need paint fingerprints on my mini. Why will my nose not stop itching? Okay, not for me. Never mind. There we go. Sometimes my parents use the phone as an intercom, but nope, that was just a regular phone call. Probably some fucking telemarketer trying to sell us bullshit again. Alright. Go. Oh, still in bed. Mr. Doormat, it feels so good. Rude, weirdling. Rude. But, Kaflish, I recently posted some finished pictures of the Death Guard I've been working on lately. Let me grab a linky link. And yeah, Warhammer community saw them, and they're going to be showing them off on their stream tonight. Or this afternoon, or evening, or whatever your fucking time zone is. But yeah, let me find them. Let me find them. Ugh. So yeah, those are the minis that Warhammer community are gonna be showing off on their stream later today. So yeah, I'm very happy. Vampire has noticed me! I've been trying to get stuff noticed by Warhammer community for ages, but this is the first time they've actually contacted me, so I'm very excited. I would never forget about you small people, because you guys are the reason why I'm here. So, no, I will never forget. Alright, Druchii Violet over the gold. I'm leaving him on the base at the moment, just so I can see how things are lining up and how much I can ignore. I also like doing Druchii Violet over leather. Browns, whatever. Oh, definitely gonna need some more snake bite on that, I think. That can wait till later. Getting a bit more shading down here. I think I'm gonna need more yellow there as well. Just focusing for a minute. Alright. Just working on upping the contrast a little bit between my shadows and highlights on these legs for some reason, because I just can't stop myself from fucking fiddling, can I? God damn it, Skits, you need to stop. Do I stop? Of course not. Of course I don't fucking stop. Oh well. Oh well. One day I will learn how to stop, but today is not that day, apparently. Oh well. Oh, okay, well, it does show. Ah. This is also a good opportunity to make sure I've actually covered all the visible bits. Where? Okay. Stop it. Stop it. Do I have a favourite method for pale skin? Depends on what kind of pale. Like, are we talking, you know, like undead zombie pale? Or are we just talking, you know, like super white guy pale? Or like what kind of pale? Yeah, see? See? Look at the fucking markup Eckersley's puts on their brushes. Fuck that shit. Fuck Eckersley's. Never shopping there. At least not for Winsor Newton brushes, anyway. Bugger that. I'm fiddling again. Somebody stop me. Okay, I still need to get this purity seal done. Oh, and I forgot to put the shade on his little head skull. There we go. Because I want his eyes to actually be kind of dark, because you know they're not lit up. Let's put some purple shade over those as well. There we go. Make sure these slits in his faceplate are properly shaded. Make sure I'm actually under the fucking camera. That would help. Very pale elf flesh. Second question. Regular paints or contrast paints? Because, again, depending... Oh, fuck nuggets. Yeah, depending on what paints you've got available and what methods you prefer, that's... I don't really have any one favorite way of doing a lot of things. It's mostly just based on, okay, am I doing this with contrast? Am I doing this with regular paint? What's my primer? You know, what's my surrounding colors? Oil, I do not paint with oil, so I have no idea. Vulcan. And yet my brush soap costs the same as anywhere else, yeah. No, I think Eckersley's just marks up on the Winsor Newton, especially because they can. But, oh well. But yeah, pale skin. Again, with pale skin, I start with a very, very thin purple undertone, like I do with the Drucci Violet. Hello, Dusty. How are you going? Whoop. And have I missed any? Turns out Warhammer community likes Stinky Bastard Man. Yeah, they do. Darth Vader likes his coffee like me on the dark side. That's fair. I absolutely have zero chill. Both? Ooh, okay. I'm doing good. Warhammer community saw my recent, as in yesterday's post on the Stinky Bastard Mans I've been working on lately. And they will be showing off said Stinky Bastard Mans on their stream later tonight, so I'm very excited. How are you doing? Oh wait, I already asked that, and you said pretty good. Don't mind me. I have lost all ability to brain today, apparently. Okay, so pale skin, with both methods. I think, well, either method with pale skin, I'd probably start with a Wraithbone primer. So, I mean, this isn't the primer, but either way, either a Wraithbone primer or Wraithbone undercoat. Start with that. And then I'd do a very, very pale Drucci Violet wash to pick out the shadowed areas and everything. And then over that, really depends how pale you want it. Very pale elf skin. Let me think. Let's see. So we've got my Wraithbone primer. Let's go. I'm just using the rim because I couldn't be bothered actually fucking around with the mini itself yet, since I don't know what I'm doing with it. Yeah, okay, so... Ugh. Let that dry. Alright, I need a wash on the sword. Don't put it. Yay! Braining is very hard. You should get some breakfast and have a shower, weirdling. Go forth and maintain your meat suit. Look after your bones. And everything that's, you know, protecting them. So I'm just thinking, pale flesh, pale flesh. I haven't actually done pale flesh with contrast yet, honestly. Like, not super pale flesh. So this will be a bit of an experiment for me. Meat suit. Have you not heard me call it a meat suit before, weird dingo? Fuck. I obviously cannot brain at all today, like, holy shit. But yeah, you know, it's meat suit maintenance. That's what I say when I need to, you know, go do things to look after said meat suit. I just like the phrase meat suit maintenance. It amuses me. Don't judge me. I mean, I'm gonna get judged anyway, but oh well. Alright. Let's get that bloody purity seal done before I forget about it again. Love to see a dead space marine, makes me happy. I mean, fair. That is fair and valid. I'm mostly annoyed at myself for taking so long to paint this fucking single dead goddamn space marine. Like, how long's my stream been going? 2 hours and 10 minutes. I've spent fucking 2 hours and 10 minutes so far on this goddamn dead bastard. So, looking like it's going to be a 2.5 hour job for just this one guy. Oh, my tailbone! I turned for that guy. I mean, fair. Oh, paintball check! Ow! Please don't make yourself more work again. No, it's all good. It's all good. I like figuring out things that'll help other people. Okay, so pale purple's dried. So you can see the very pale purple there. So that's what I'd use for the undercoat shading for really pale skin. Because pale skin, you know, you can see a lot of the underlying flesh more than you can with darker skin, which ends up being kind of purple. So, okay, and then what? Oh, I do have Gilliman flesh. Excellent. We could try some Gilliman flesh. The other option is Reikland flesh shade, although that's probably a little bit more red than we want for pale skin. So let's just... because I really don't want to knock over any of these contrast paint. Alright, so I've got some Gilliman flesh. I'm just going to do the bottom half of this area. Okay. So, yeah, a bit of Gilliman flesh over the purple I think would work well if that's the kind of warmer, pale skin tone you're going for. Again, really depends on like how pale and what kind of pale. Like, I'm working for an assumption that you're wanting a warm flesh tone for elves. No worries, man. And then, you know, if you end up going too dark with the contrast or the washes or whatever, you could either go back and highlight it with either some more Wraithbone or Pallid Witch Flesh. I really like Pallid Witch Flesh. It's a very pale off-white. So here's an actual white on this side, and here's the Pallid Witch Flesh. So it's almost white, but it's got this very, very slight warmish tone to it. which makes it a good color to use for highlighting very pale skin. Use palette of my Dark Eldar. Nice, nice. So yeah, you know, you can do the Druchii Violet and the Guilliman Flesh for, you know, the skin, and then, you know, just highlight areas with the Pallid Witch Flesh. And let me know how that goes. Let me know how that turns out for you. I had another flesh contrast, I think, somewhere. Nope, that's Gore Grunter Fur. Oh, I really need to tidy up my desk again at some point. Skeleton Horde, I do need that for my Purity Seal at least, so let's just chuck that on while I've got it. Jesus! Sorry, squeaky noises. Alright, okay. Now I just need to do the magic bullshit. What colour am I going to use with that? I think we'll go the Aethermatic Blue. Hello, Stilla! How are you going? Dark Oath? Where? How you doing, Stilla? What have you been up to lately? Go over there. Alright, time to do this fucking magic bullshit. And yes, I did see the paint pot check. I have checked paint pots. Everything is good so far. Alright, let's actually... Ah! Fucker! Mothers! Put him back on this one because it's easier to paint without the rest in the way. There we go. Didn't get to Strange Day, gonna prepare some oil paints. Oh, nice! I'm doing good. I recently posted some finished stuff on Twitter, and the Warhammer community team is going to be showing off said stuff on their stream later today. So I'm very excited for that. But yeah. Oils, nice. Man, I love contrast paints so much. I would not be doing this kind of fucking blending on a standard paint job if it wasn't for contrast paints. Because it would take me a lot longer if I had to use regular paints to do this kind of bullshit. And yeah, I don't get paid enough for that on a standard paint job, but contrast paints, fuck yeah, contrast paints. Yay, Stein tip! Yay! Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm super excited. I've been hoping to get my stuff noticed by Warhammer community for ages, but I have a sneaking suspicion they haven't contacted me before because I used to use the signature on my photos with Skitsmix Commissions, but I recently changed it to Skitsmix Creations because that's what my Instagram is, rather than commissions, and yeah, it seems to have worked. So we'll see how that goes. Yes, Warhammer Senpai has noticed me. Exactly. Exactly. And yeah, they're streaming at 5 PM England time, or whatever the fuck time zone that is, which is 2 AM for me. But luckily, I'm usually awake still at 2 AM, so that's okay. I'll be able to pop in and sort of go, ah, yay, that's me, that's my stinky boys. And not mention that they're a commission, just in case. Yeah, so fingers crossed I'll be able to get more recognition in the future, but we'll see, we'll see. Oh, I need to sub to comment on the stream? Oh, damn it! Oh well, I'll have a look at that later. Subbing for 1 month shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, sorry, I just faded out for a second there. Focusing on this bastard. Might be too oil covered to type in chat soon. No worries. No worries, Rebel. Thank you very much for stopping by and saying hello. Super appreciate it as always. And best of luck with the oils, man. Try not to lick your fingers. I don't think you want to, you know, ingest any of those oils somehow. So, yeah. Look after yourself. In a little bit. Stop being bastardly, you bastard. There we go. Alright, getting there, almost done. Oh, a bit too much. Let's quickly thin that down with a little bit of water. Soften that up a bit. That's a bit better. Not quite as neat as I'd like, but oh well, again, only a standard job. Need to stop fiddling. Fuck. All those sweet cadmiums. Do not lick the cadmium paint. Do not. That is what we call a poor plan. That is what we call, you know, toxic. No licking the cadmium. I know you're a rebel, but still, there are limits. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, I'm pretty pleased with that. Oh, hang on, there we go. What do you guys reckon? Nice. Excellent. Alright, so let's just pop him on quickly so we can have a look at how he looks on the actual base so far. There we go. God damn, that looks good. Sorry. I'm just admiring my own handiwork here for a moment. Okay. Love the little flames. I know, right? They came out really nice. Tailbone, 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 tailbone. Oh, I should stretch. How long that took me? Oh, just under 2.5 hours for that guy. I'm okay with that. I'm alright with that. Which means I could potentially paint an entire fucking mini in 2.5 hours with just contrasts. So that's good. That's good. I'm happy with that. Okay. Time for the actual base now. Let's just stick him back there for the moment. Actually, let's keep him somewhere visible. There we go. Visible enough. Alright. First things first. This is gonna be fun. And by fun, I mean, oh my god, what am I doing? Maybe I should leave him on there so I can tell where I don't need to paint. No, come on, there we go. Alright, okay. I can at least do the ones around him first so I can tell where I can ignore. Hopefully I don't get any on him. Alright, so I do need to do here, and there, and there. Yeah, I probably actually do need to do it under there. Alright, there's not really a lot I can actually ignore. Okay. Nah. There we go. Oh, leave him there. The brush for hire work on Blackor, didn't put the chains on him, my mind was blown. Yeah. Yeah, I should have left the chains off, but at the same time, I also didn't want to fiddle around with sub-assembly. Like, if this guy was an elite job, then yeah, I probably would have done the chains separately. But since it's only standard, I've got to do some things to, like, remind myself that it's only a standard job and I shouldn't be fucking around with it too much. So, yeah, putting the chains on will hopefully remind me that I shouldn't be fucking around too much with it. We'll see how well that works. And I do like how, even though, you know, there's bits that are meant to go on the base, they didn't just leave them like blank spots on the base, so you've got the option of not putting them on. Like, they've got an entire skull here. Why am I doing that red? I know that red's not going to be visible there. You know, they've still got the base detail even underneath the parts that are going to be covered, so you've got that option to just not put them on if you don't want to. Brushy did so much work on Blackor in one sitting. Brushy works fast when he, you know, when he wants to. When he's not getting distracted by everything else going on in chat. Oh, Brushy's amazing. I want to be even half as good as Brushy one day. But, you know, Brushy also paints like a hell of a lot more than I do, so... Oh well. I'm not worrying too much about being neat at this point, because I'll be coming back in to fix things up later. Right now, I just want to get the base red in all these crevices down. He was focused yesterday? Nice. Certainly not disruptive in Brush's chat. I mean, we all know that Weirdling's a voyeur and just loves to watch. Aren't you, Weirdling? Maybe I shouldn't be using my good brush for this. Oh well. Fine. Not like I'm jamming it in roughly or anything. 26 Cursed City mini farms. Oh, nice. Good luck with that, Mittens. It was one time, Dingo. One time. One time too many, Weirdling. One time too many. Yeah. Fluff, why? Where? How? I only primed you yesterday. Why are you already collecting fluff? Hmm. Oh, well. But you had no pants on! Well, obviously, Dingo, it was pantsless o'clock. Can't blame Weirdling for pantsless o'clock. Pants are overrated anyway. Who needs pants when you have kilts? Wordling bots, roll out. Pants form and roll out. Oh dear, this is why I'm not allowed nice things. Oh, I'm slouching. There we go, that's better. I can tell when I'm slouching because my ribs start feeling all squashed. It's very uncomfortable. This is coming along quite nicely already. Not bad. Gonna get this mini too. Primaris, it will be a Blood Angel. Nice. No worries, Lost. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. Super appreciated. Hopefully I'll catch you again sometime. You have a most excellent evening. And I'll see you later. Rawr. 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 Yarr. Yarr. Roar. What am I doing? I don't know. Making cute Godzilla noises, I guess. Okay. Alright, so the plan for the rest of this base, I'll paint all around the rim in, you know, reds and oranges as lava. Chuck some PVA glue down in strategic places, and then just slather around the base with the crackle paint, the black crackle paint. And yeah, we'll go from there. But first I just want to get all these red glow things in so I know where they all are. Ah, no. There we go. There we go. I'll clean that up properly later. But we won't go too fancy on this lava. It is meant to just be a standard job. But we'll see. We'll see if I can rein myself in again. Probably not. I can never rein myself in. What am I talking about? I have zero chill. Hello, Hedgehog! Bloody 80s TV show music again. Growling at chat again. I mean, when am I not growling at chat, really? So that's 80s drama show thing. Well, I mean, to recognize that, Dingo, you need to have watched 80s drama shows yourself. So. I'm doing alright, Hedgehog. Did you see the news? I'm gonna, well, some of the minis I painted are gonna be on the Warhammer community Twitch stream later today. I'm very excited. I'm gonna be internet famous. Or not. But yeah, Warhammer Senpai has finally noticed me. For the first time. Yay! Oh, my ear keeps crackling. I don't like it. But yeah, how you doing, Hedgehog? What have you been working on lately? How goes your life? Silverman still looks so good. Thank you! Yee. Ooh, and working on Bellacor's base at the moment. Got this guy done up earlier, so he's going to be all on the base there. I'm actually really pleased with him. And that's all just contrast paint. And washes. Well, a wash. Druchii Violet. Whatever the fuck the contrast yellow is called. Snakebite, Black Templar. Aethermatic Blue, even though it's green. Grey Knight Steel and Drakenhof Nightshade for the sword. Doing alright, nearly done with Black Templars. Nice. Best kind of... Why does... Like, on the one hand, I understand everybody being very happy about a dead Imperial Fist, but on the other hand, what the fuck? Especially from Black Templar, like, Imperial Fists are your founding legion as a Black Templar. What the hell? I'm so confused. Although the yellow does go really nicely with the purple green of the magic, so I'm very, very pleased with that. It looks really good. I'm an Iron Warriors player. Ah! Well, split personality when it comes to Warhammer. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Oh, dang it. Did not want the red going up on that top surface there. There we go. There we go. That's a bit better. But yeah, no. As an Iron Warrior, I can absolutely understand why you'd be so delighted at a dead and or dying Imperial Fist. I can understand that. Oh gosh. Okay, no, that's not too bad. I was a little worried about getting around these chains, but it's actually not too terrible. So that's alright. Again, I've just got to keep reminding myself this is only meant to be a standard quality job, not fucking epic. I need to rein myself in and not spend like 20 hours just on the base. I'm not getting paid anywhere near enough for that. Two and a half hours on the Imperial Fist is already more than enough. But oh well, I was having fun with it, so that's all that really matters. I was enjoying myself. Oh, slouching again. God damn my ribcage. Trying to make sure I stay on the camera, because that would be helpful, even though you guys can't actually see what I'm doing, because the rest of the fucking base is getting in the way. Ugh. Now the chains are fucking getting in the way. No, this is not actually Lewin's. This is somebody else's. The same client who got both the Keeper of Secrets from me before. And yeah, he's been wanting me to do Belacor since Belacor was announced. So yeah, it's nice to, you know, work on something else for a little bit. Sort of, you know, cleanse the palette, refresh the brain. Do something that's, you know, not elite quality. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really do enjoy working on those Death Guard. But, you know, sometimes you just need to do something else for a bit so you don't burn out. And I'd much rather prevent the burnout from happening in the first place by, you know, working on other stuff beforehand than actually burning out and having to, you know, deal with it then. As they say, prevention is better than cure. And that counts for artistic shit as well. Burnout is no fun for anybody. Ugh. But yeah, I spent a while earlier today packing Lewin's stuff for postage tomorrow. So soon, Lewin will have that first batch of Stinky Boys in their hot little hands. I'm really hoping nothing breaks. I wrapped every model individually in bubble wrap. And then put them into empty soup containers. And then put those in a box. And then when I get to the post office tomorrow, I'll probably get another box and put that box in the bigger box and make sure the inner box is well padded in the outer box, so even if somebody like drop kicks the box, they won't actually hit the minis. It'll just hit the padding around the inner box. So we'll see how that goes. How crazy did I go? On the Death Guard? Pretty crazy. Because the client's getting elite level. At least on the Marines and stuff. It was only meant to be standard on the Poxwalkers, but I went a little insane on the Poxwalkers as well, because I can't stop myself. But that's okay. I was having fun with them. Unless you're talking about how crazy did I go with something else, in which case you're going to have to clarify. Bloody chains. Yeah. Fucking Belacor took me 5.5 hours to assemble. 5 pounds of cute. Greater than 0% prevention. What? Oh, dropping them all individually. Yeah. Yeah. A little bit crazy. A little bit. Oh. Fucking elbow. Bastard chair pillow. Oh. Yeah, like, I have a fuck ton of bubble wrap from all the other packages I've gotten recently. So I was just cutting bubble wrap into strips and then using pieces of those strips to, like, wrap a Poxwalker or whatever, and then a little bit of tape to hold the bubble wrap around said Poxwalker, so then I could pack them into these little soup containers that I have. I specifically saved these soup containers for miniature transport because I've done it before. When I had a client from America, and I was really paranoid about, you know, that shit breaking on the way, all the way to America, so I'm like, okay, it's just a single mini, wrapped up all nice and neat and everything, and I blue tacked that single mini to the bottom of the soup container, and then, you know, filled it in with padding or paper or whatever, I don't remember now, and then, you know, lid on the soup container, and then bubble wrapped the soup container, and then put that in a transport thingy, and yeah. Are the children being good? What the fuck are you talking about, Weirdling? I'm not behaved. Unless you're saying badly behaved. But no. People are being good today for the most part. We haven't even gotten a bot yet that I've noticed. Thank you very much for that, Breathe. Breathe is always super appreciated. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's an orc skull embedded into that rock there. Cool. Oh, I'm gonna have to pick out all these fucking skulls as well. Feathers. Oh well. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Precious cinnamon roll, what the f— Who are you, Weirdling, and what have you done with the real Weirdling? There you go, 3 hydrates just for you. Hedgehog. When have I ever been good? I'm not not good. I'm too full of swearing to be good. I am chaotic neutral at very best. You're not 20 geckos in a trench coat, Weirdling, because you are just one gecko. Sing mode has been redeemed. Is there anything you'd like me to sing? That is indeed something 21 geckos would say. I have no idea what I should sing today. Ring a ding a ding dong, sing a sing a sing along. For white horses on the tomorrow is a rainy day. Come along and join our shadow play. Shadow play is a ripe banana. Hey, hey, hey. Up tomorrow is a rainy day. Four white horses on the river. Hey, hey, hey. Up tomorrow is a rainy day. Come along and join our shadow play. Shadow play is a ripe banana. Hey, hey, hey. Up tomorrow is a rainy day. Four white horses on the river. Hey, hey, hey. Up tomorrow is a rainy day. Come along and join our shadow play. Shadow play is a ripe banana. Hey, hey, hey. Up tomorrow is a rainy day. Four white horses on the river. Hey, hey, hey. Up tomorrow is a rainy day. Come along and join our shadow play. Shadow play is a ripe banana. Hey, hey, hey. Up tomorrow is a rainy day. Four white horses on the river. Hey, hey, hey. Up tomorrow is a rainy day. Come along and join our shadow play. Shadow play is a ripe banana. Hey, hey, hey. Up tomorrow is a rainy day. Four white horses on the river. Hey, hey, hey. Up tomorrow is a rainy day. Come along and join our shadow play. Shadow play is a ripe banana. Hey, hey, hey. Up tomorrow is a rainy day. Four white horses on the river. Hey, hey, hey. Up tomorrow is a rainy day. Come along and join our shadow play. Shadow play is a ripe banana. Hey, hey, hey. Up tomorrow is a rainy day. Four white horses on the river. Hey, hey, hey. Up tomorrow is a rainy day. Come along and join our shadow play. Shadow play is a ripe banana. Hey, hey, hey. Up tomorrow is a rainy day. Four white horses on the river. Hey, hey, hey. Up tomorrow is a rainy day. Come along and join our shadow play. Shadow play is a ripe banana. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 up tomorrow's a rainy day. Come along and join our shadow play. Shadow play is right. To be fair, I didn't squeak. I'm pleased that I managed to get as high as I did, especially since I am absolutely not any kind of fucking soprano. Let's see how many people I scared away with my my horrible singing. Sound off 1, 2, sound off 3, 4. I don't know what you're waiting for. But yeah, blame both Hedgehog and Weirdling for that. Entirely their faults. Oh, we're happy little Vegemites, as bright as bright can be. We all enjoy our Vegemite for breakfast, lunch and tea. Our mommy says we're growing stronger every single week because we love our Vegemite. We all adore our Vegemite. It puts a rose in every cheek. I'm not sure whether to be flattered or offended at being called a bit of a diva. I mean, I'll take flattered. I'll definitely take flattered. I can't argue it. Just a little bit of a diva. Just a bit. I like to think of it as I am very expressive and animated. And also full of swear words. But yeah, little diva-ish sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. Can't argue that too much. I like aeroplane jelly. Aeroplane jelly for me. I like it for dinner, I like it for tea. A little each day is a good recipe. I like aeroplane jelly. Aeroplane jelly for me. Ugh, so many cracks and crevices. Ah. Rawr. Grr, rawr, rawr. Rawr. Grr. Growling at my chat again. Well, not really. I'm just growling in general. I'm not growling at anything specifically. I'm just enjoying making weird noises. Rawr. Rawr. Ugh, I keep making a mess. Oh, well, I can always come back and clean that up later. It's fine. Excuse me. Yeah, definitely gonna have to come back and clean some of that up later. Jeez. So messy. so very, very messy. But that's okay. That's okay. Ugh. I really should adjust the brightness on my face cam, actually, now that I'm looking at it. That is too bright. It offends me. Why is that so bright anyway? Let's see. Better. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. That's better. I'm not looking quite so washed out now. Alright, back to painting. What's the time anyway? Oh, almost time for dinner. Alright, let's see if I can get all the lava, at least all this base lava done before dinner. And after dinner, who knows what I'll do. Do I feel like streaming more after dinner? Maybe? Let's see. Ooh. Oh, that tingled a bit. Concern. Probably shouldn't push it too hard. Do not want to be causing myself injury, and I'll be streaming tomorrow night again anyway, so we shall see. Yes, tomorrow I need to go to the local Hobbyrama and see if they've got any more Testra's dull coat in stock. I really hope they do. I'm going to need more. And then drop by the pharmacy and get myself a flu shot. And drop by the post office. It'll be post office first, so I can get that out of the way ASAP, and I don't have to worry about lugging around the parcel. And after that, across the street to the pharmacy. Note to self, put the camera notice at half-hour instead of 15-minute intervals. That's getting a bit annoying. Ugh, so much red. Oh, well, we're making progress. We are making some sweet ass fucking progress. It's looking pretty good. Okay, where was I? This side. Let's see. Fucking camera to the head. Making a mess again. Oh, and I'm slouching again. Ah, ribcage, ribcage, ribcage. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Oh, my shoulders. Nah. I think next time I do Balakor's base, I'll actually do the entire base primed in Wraithbone, and then I can just slop some bloody contrast, red contrast into these crevices, and that'll be a lot easier, I think. And then I can paint the stone up from that. But still, this'll work. This'll work, this'll do. Ugh. Man, I really want a haircut, but I'm not due for another haircut till fucking June. Don't know if I'll hang out that long or not, but oh well, we'll see. My hair is long. Long and strong. Does your hair hang long? Does your hair hang low? Does it wobble to and fro? Can you tie it in a knot? Can you tie it in a bow? Can you toss it over your shoulder like a European soldier? Does your hair hang low? I mean, maybe? I don't know. But at the same time, do you want a girl who would rather pull your hair than just tell you that they like you? I mean, I would much rather have, you know, a guy who just straight out tells me that they likes me instead of, you know, low-key abusing me. So but I mean, if you're into that, I'm not gonna judge. Do your ears hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie 'em in a knot? Can you tie 'em in a bow? Can you toss 'em over your shoulder like a European soldier? Do your ears hang low? Have I ever considered running for office? No, fuck no. Fuck no. That's like actual work and responsibility. Bugger that. Why the hell, dearest weirdling, are you hanging out with 5-year-olds at the playground? More importantly, why are you believing things 5-year-olds at the playground tell you? Like, do you know this Susie at all outside of the girl at the playground? Why are we having this conversation? Can you tie 'em in a knot? Can Anytime in a bar. And you toss and move your shoulder like a European soldier to your ear. Hang low. I'm gonna have that stuck in my head all fucking night thanks to you, Wordling. God damn it. I couldn't. You're not helping your case any there, Wordling. Oh dear. You're a concern sometimes, Wordling. You concern me. Also, may I point out, Wordling, there were no witnesses that you're aware of. Doesn't mean there's no witnesses, it just means you don't know about them. Just throwing that a little bit of existential dread in there for shits and giggles. But yeah, so what are you guys all up to today anyway? What are y'all doing? And what do you have planned for... what's today? Thursday. Do you guys have anything planned for the weekend? Fucking ribcage. Fucking slouching. Fucking... poorly designed human anatomy in general. Like, seriously. These human meat suits, so badly engineered. The spine is absolute garbage. The digestive system's not much better. Gonna watch a lecture on database stuff. Nice! Meeting about school project later. Oh, cool! Might paint a tech priest. Excellent, excellent. Sounds like a plan. Best of luck for the project and such. Group projects are always an adventure. Oh, hello. Thank you very much for the follow, Dark Hunter. Welcome to the BizBox. Why has my music stopped? Oh no, wait, there it is. Never mind. In this case, slacking for a bit. Possible solution to our problem. Ooh, I do like solutions. Solutions to problems are a desirable thing. Especially if it's a good solution. And I'm assuming by our problems you mean your group project problems and not like our hobby problems. You mix 1 part water, 2 part paints, you have a solution. I mean, paint by itself is a solution. It's pigments suspended in a liquid medium, therefore a solution. I think. It's been a long time since I had any science lessons. I can't remember if there's any, like, more specific requirements for something to count as a solution or not. What I remember is that a solution is, you know, something suspended in some liquid. I just can't remember if there's any other qualifications to count as an actual solution or not, but oh well. Been many, many years since I last did a chemistry class. Many years. Ah, suspension has to be dissolved in water to be a solution. Ah, right. That's what I was forgetting. So, okay, so paint. Well, is the pigment dissolved in the medium? I guess not, since it tends to separate. So it's probably okay. So paint's a suspension because the pigment is suspended in the medium. Problems are just solutions in work clothes. What overhead camera? I'm using a ROG Eye, Republic of Gamers. Let me see. Ah, here we go. I do still have the box. Okay, so yeah, that's the overhead camera I'm using at the moment. It's quite nice. It doesn't have a zoom, but it's got really, really fine focus control, which means I can adjust my focus very, very specifically. So it does the job. I'd like to get a better actual DSLR, but we'll see how that goes. Local town, opening up positions, upcoming election, run for treasurer, tax collector. Haven't paid my own taxes yet. Oh, oblivious people tabbing in a straight ticket vote. Well, I mean, if you feel like you'd be able to do a decent job, and hey, a job's a job. At least you'd end up with, like, hey. But nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? But yeah, so hopefully that answered your question, Dark Hunter. And my face cam is a Logitech C930, which I was initially using as my painting cam before I got the ROG Eye, but its focus control was kind of shit. So once I got the ROG Eye, I switched cameras, and the Logitech C930 got demoted to face cam. But yeah, I'd really like to get a proper, you know, high quality DSLR camera for the painting cam, and that way I'd be able to more easily control zoom and focus and all that sort of stuff, so you guys can hopefully see what I'm doing a bit more clearly. That's the ideal anyway. So we'll see how that goes. Oh wow! Oh wow! Holy shit! Thank you very much for that tip, Dark Hunter. That is super, super appreciated. Hello, GP. How are you doing? Thank you very much. And ooh, GP! The Warhammer community guys saw my stinky boys on Twitter and are going to be showcasing them during their stream later tonight, whatever. So I'm very excited for that. I'm like, the Warhammer community team has noticed me. So yeah, that's super cool. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I will have to remember to, you know, actually be on the stream, because it's, you know, be watching the stream, because their stream starts at 2 AM for me. Fucking time zones. But at least I'm usually awake at 2 AM anyway, so that's not going to be too much of a hassle for me. So yeah, how have you been doing, GP? What have you been up to lately? Gotten any more of your own Stinky Boys done? And yeah, today I'm working on Belacor, or at least I'm working on Belacor's base. So we have a lovely dead Imperial Fist. Well, dead or dying. Who knows? Either way, he's not having a good day. And yeah, working on the base itself at the moment. I just have to keep reminding myself that this is only meant to be a standard quality paint job and not like super awesome epic one, so we'll see how long I can remember that for. Whoop. Prove my point. Do you know the name of your town mayor and other officials like the country just does? Town mayor. I'm in a capital city, so I did at one point know the city mayor's name, because, you know, they usually pop up in the news and everything. But yeah, I have no idea about any of the others. Yeah, man. I mean, what have you got to lose by going for it, you know? And if you end up sucking at the job, well, that's not going to be any different from any other politician at the moment, is it? Why does this song have lyrics? I specifically told Pretzel no fucking lyrics. Oh well. At least there's not a lot, I guess. Oh, slouching again. And some of these crevices are super deep. Last I've done my Lord of Contagion. Ooh! I mean, feel free to link it again anyway. I probably have seen it, but never hurts to see it again. I'm always totally keen to show off other people's stuff on stream. Because, you know, why the hell not? Cow spider walker on my table. Oh, nice. Nice. Is that the defiler you've got? The defiler is a very cool mini. I think the defiler was like my first super big mini I did. Unfortunately, I don't have it currently available to show off because it's put away in a box somewhere. But yeah, I once did a defiler a long time ago, like a decade ago at this point. Oh, give me a moment. I will look at chat again in a minute. This is gonna take so much cleaning up. I've made such a mess. Oh well. Alright, there we go. Oh, not the defiler. Oh, the start collecting box. I haven't actually looked at the start collecting box, so I'm drawing a blank. Oh, is it the fat round one with the dude on top? Alright. Lord of Contagion. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's such a cheerful lad. Let's chuck that up. Check out this stinky boy. I apparently haven't seen it yet, so I'm very glad we got you to show it off. Look at this stinky bastard. I love that purple. That's such a nice purple. Very nice, very nice. And again, those really awesome rust effects. Very, very sweet. Very cool, man. Very, very cool. I just love how happy he is. He's like the happiest chappy. He just wants to give you a present. He's like... No, very nice. Hang on, did I like these ones? Oh, I haven't seen these ones yet either. Ooh. Spinny table thing. Fancy, fancy. Oh, a little bit of focus bounce. There's a hair! One of them's got a hair on him. Gonna have to clean that off, man. Then again, stinky bastards. Maybe they don't mind just a bit of random hair. No, very cool. Very nice. Alright. Okay. Many people comment on purple because it's a gorgeous purple. That's why they've commented on it. No worries, random viewer. Not a problem. Stream is going good. I will actually be wrapping up very soon because it's almost dinner time here. But we got this guy all painted up. The hair is an accessory and did not randomly get Obviously. I should have been able to tell that from the start. But yeah, we have this lovely guy looking fantastic and having a very bad day. And yeah, currently working on the rest of the base for Be'lakor. I just like playing around with that name. I have no idea how to pronounce it, so I just fuck around with it because I can. But yeah, how have you been going, Random? What have you been up to lately? Ugh, slouching again. Ah, my rib cage. Alright. This bloody thing. Oh well. Maybe I should have used my rosemary brush for this because it's thinner, so I wouldn't be touching the edges as much, but oh well, too late now. Too late now. I should have thought of that earlier, but I didn't. Pronouncing it right? Which way? No worries, Kaflish. Thank you very much. You have a most excellent time zone as well. Oh, oh. Bell accordion. Bell accordion. Anyway, what is this linky link? Let us have a look at the linky link. Oh, nice, nice, nice. There we go. There is another one of Weirdling's most excellent Skitari, Admech, Mechanicus, Robot Boys, Roboys, Be'lakor, 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 Be'lakor. No, I'm not gonna call them Skits. That's me. That's my name. I am the Skits. I'm loving the pink on the energy coils for the gun though. That's looking really nice. Coming along very nicely there, Weirdling. Have I heard of Be'lakor the Australian? I have not. How have they not gotten hit with like a cease and desist or a copyright infringement for that name yet? I know Skitari equals Skits makes sense, but at the same time, it's very confusing. I am not a clever man, okay? But all good. All good. Alright. Oh, ribcage. Okay. I can hear dinner sounds upstairs, so I should probably wrap up and find somebody to raid and then go have dinner. Almost done with this red though, so I might as well just try and get this done. Oh, I probably shouldn't rest my hand on the chain. That is not as sturdy as I would like it to be. Definitely gonna have to come back in and tidy up some of this red later, but that can be a problem for future skits. Oh, slouching again. Fuck. Okay, coming along quite nicely. Need to flex this meat sack every now and then. Raid someone good. I mean, do you have any suggestions then? I haven't even looked at who's online right now, but I have a feeling that given the time, since I'm not usually raiding at this time, I don't know if anybody I recognize is going to be on. Oh, then again, some of the... Oh, it might be a bit early for them. But yeah, if you've got any raiding suggestions, feel free to hit me up with them. If there's anybody in particular you would like me to raid, let me know. Slouching again. Bleh. Mike Moans? Janice? Huh. I don't know if I've got either of them on my follow list. I will definitely have to investigate. But just got a little bit more of the red to do first, I think. I still got a couple of minutes before I really need to go to dinner. I'll be alright. And no, Weirdling, I'm not gonna raid my dad's stream because dad is also having dinner. So, logic. Let's see. But yeah, if anybody's got a link to a streamer that they'd like me to raid so I don't have to try and oh, excuse me, type at the moment, That would be amazing. I had a dumb idea to stream myself doing dishes. You never know what people are gonna be interested in watching. You never know. Definitely gonna have to come back and tidy that up later. Alright, let's see. Oh yes, that definitely needs doing there. Anything else that really needs doing at the moment? I think the rest I can just leave. Maybe just one here. Just to break up that look a little bit. Oh. Mike Mines. Under what category? Just splashing. Is there a just splashing category? Like, I've never actually bothered looking at Twitch's categories much before, other than, you know, finding the art one for my own streams. So I have no idea what categories are actually available. Finish up the lava that I've already started on this one. There we go. Stop being bastardly bastard. Oh, I'll fix that up later. So much fucking red. Oh, I think that'll do for now. That's not looking too bad. That's not looking too bad at all. And since it is a base, I probably don't have to worry too much about making it, like, super neat. So, before we wrap up, let's just get our little dead fella. Our little friend here. Come on. Stick him on the base where he goes. There we go. That's coming along quite nicely. There should be a splash. Splashing. Alright, I'm just gonna grab a quick photo of that before I wrap up, so I can chuck that up on Twitter. And yeah, Mike Moans. Let's open that up. Let's just quickly make sure we mute that as well. There we go, because of course I get the fucking ad. It's always fucking ads. Alright, just quickly grabbing a couple of whip picks. I'm really pleased with how the Imperial Fist turned out. Honestly, I am very happy with that. Okay. We don't need a photo of the back. The back is boring, so yeah, that'll do. Just one picture. That'll be fine. That's good enough. Alright, I'll chuck that up on Twitter in a minute. Alright. Yep, okay, so we'll raid Mike Moans, because I was given a link to it and I couldn't be bothered finding anybody else. And I haven't actually followed them before, so I'll be able to follow somebody new. Alright, so let me just quickly clean my brush. Always got to make sure to give your brushes a nice clean. Look at all that bloody red coming out. Scrub-a-dub-dub. That's better. I'm not getting any, at least nowhere near as much red this time, so that's fine. Alright, so we'll just wipe off most of the excess soap, but still leave some of it in the bristles to act as a conditioner, and that'll help the brush maintain its shape and keep its point. So, because it is natural hair, you know, conditioner is good for it. Yeah, make sure it's got a nice point. There we go. Okay, and then we hang that up to dry. Failed that dex check. Luckily I missed the base. God damn, that looks good. I'm just really happy with that. Super happy with how that's come out. Anyway, okay, so yes, we are going to go raid Mike Moans. So yeah, usual thing, you know. Make sure you're in there. Once you're in there, give him a follow. Make sure you've got the address in the address bar without the refer stuff, because otherwise the view doesn't count, blah 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 blah. Anyway, thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight. Super appreciated. Thank you again for the donation. Dark Hunter, very much appreciated. And yeah, look after yourselves, look after each other, and I will hopefully see you all.
Watch over us all.
God damn it. Just gonna host. But yeah, we're about to go raid Mike Moans. So yeah. Look after yourselves, look after each other, and I will hopefully see you all next time. Alright, there we go. There we go. Helps if I remember to actually start the fucking raid. Anyway. Now we play the waiting for the Aussie lag to catch up game. Waiting for the Aussie lag, waiting for the Aussie lag. Fuck it, that'll do.